Today, we're diving into some of the biggest myths about AI. It's going to be exciting.
Absolutely. I've been hearing so much misinformation lately. What's the first myth we should debunk?
So, the first one is that AI can magically make sense of any data.
Right.
People often think you just feed data into an AI system and it spits out perfect insights.
Yeah, like it's some kind of wizard.
Exactly. But the reality is, AI is only as good as the quality of the data you give it. If you input messy or biased data, you're going to get inaccurate results.
So it's the classic garbage in, garbage out scenario.
Yeah, that's spot on. For example, if you're running customer segmentation and your data is incomplete or mislabeled, the AI will provide misleading insights that could hurt your strategy.
That makes sense. So good data governance is crucial then.
Absolutely crucial. Leaders need to invest in proper data preparation to really leverage AI's potential.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're just setting themselves up for failure.
Got it. What's the next myth?
The second myth is that AI requires huge budgets and expert teams.
Oh, really?
People think only tech giants can afford to implement AI solutions.
But that's not the case anymore, right?
Exactly. The democratization of AI has made tools accessible to businesses of all sizes. There are cloud-based platforms and no-code solutions that let you experiment without breaking the bank.
Like tools such as Azure AI or Google's Vertex AI?
Yes, precisely. These platforms allow even small businesses to implement predictive analytics or automation features affordably. You don't need a massive team of experts to get started.
That's encouraging for startups and small enterprises.
It really levels the playing field.
Right.
Now, the third myth is that AI can solve any problem like a human brain.
The idea that AI is this all-knowing entity.
Exactly. But the reality is, AI excels at specific, predefined tasks, but lacks the flexibility and intuition of human cognition. It's not going to replace human problem-solving entirely.
So, an AI can beat a grandmaster at chess, but can't handle open-ended tasks.
Precisely. Take chatbots, for example.
Yeah.
They can answer frequently asked questions efficiently, but struggle with nuanced issues that require empathy and context.
That explains why customer service still relies heavily on human agents.
Definitely. AI augments human capabilities. It doesn't completely replace them. Now, on to myth number 4. Neural networks learn like humans.
I've heard that one a lot. So, they don't actually mimic human learning?
Well, they are inspired by the human brain structure, but are far from replicating its complexity. They identify patterns in data, but don't understand or think creatively like we do.
So it's like they recognize images but don't grasp the meaning behind them.
Exactly. An AI can tell you there's a cat in the picture, but it doesn't understand what a cat actually is or why it's significant.
That's a big distinction.
It really is. Now, myth 5 is a big one. AI will replace human jobs entirely.
Oh boy.
This one causes a lot of anxiety.
Yeah, people are worried about becoming obsolete.
But the reality is, AI automates repetitive tasks, freeing up employees to focus on more creative and strategic activities. It actually creates opportunities for reskilling and new roles.
So, in a way, it enhances human potential rather than diminishing it.
That's a great way to put it. For example, in finance, AI can handle data entry and reconciliation, allowing professionals to focus on forecasting and advisory services.
That sounds like a more fulfilling use of time.
Exactly. Now, here's an interesting point. You mentioned people being worried about AI taking over jobs. But do you think there might be roles where AI could fully replace humans?
Well, I think in some very repetitive or dangerous tasks, perhaps.
That's true. But even then, humans are needed to oversee and manage those AI systems. So it's more about transformation than elimination.
I see your point. What's the sixth myth?
Myth number 6 is that AI is too expensive to deliver ROI. People think the costs outweigh the benefits.
But isn't there a range of solutions available?
Yes. AI solutions range from cost-effective, off-the-shelf tools to custom enterprise systems. Businesses can start small and scale up, achieving significant ROI along the way.
Do you have an example?
Sure. AI-driven email marketing platforms can improve campaign effectiveness without massive upfront costs.
Yeah.
It's a simple way to see quick returns.
That makes a lot of sense.
Finally, myth 7. You can wait before adopting
procrastination.
AI. People think they can afford to delay.
But isn't the AI landscape moving really fast?
Exactly. The pace of AI evolution means delaying adoption risks falling behind competitors.
Right.
Early adoption allows organizations to build capabilities and gain a competitive edge.
So it's better to start now, even if it's on a small scale.
Absolutely. For example, companies that integrated AI into supply chain forecasting early on outperformed peers during global disruptions. They were more resilient and adaptable.
That's a compelling argument for getting on board with AI sooner rather than later.
Definitely. Waiting could mean missing out on significant opportunities.
Right.
So, to wrap it up, it's important to separate myths from realities to make informed decisions about AI.
Couldn't agree more. This was a fantastic discussion.
It really was. Thanks for joining me in debunking these myths.
Yeah.
Looking forward to our next chat.